inaugural match between 7th Plague and what is mixm's team name again?
Fangs Out.
Fangs Out. Yeah, that's your favorite team name.
Indeed.
I am Flair. I will be casting this match tonight, joined by my good friend Yosh,
Hey.
USL extraordinaire, very well known over there. And I think we might be joined by Angelus at some point, just to give some insight on offense and everything. But looking forward to this first match. Once everyone's on spec, we'll go ahead and do some introductions.
So what are you looking for, Flair, between these two teams? If you had the power rank them, where's mixm's teams fall, and where does DarkBoMers team fall?
Well, DarkBoMers team is dead last in my power rankings. I don't think they put together a very strong team. I think they did their best with their later round picks, but they kind of screwed up with their early picks. No offense to ZMN, but grabbing him early that's ripperoni. Like that's hard to recover from. You kind of lose out on a lot of really good fighters. So I think they might be a little bit weak, but from what I hear from both DarkBoMer and ZMN is that the team is gelling really well, so they might do better than I expect. From mixm's team, I actually think that they could potentially field like the best offense in this entire tournament. So kind of hoping that they do that by putting Jackie and Jay on offense together. I think a lot of teams will have a lot of trouble containing that. So that would be my hope for them and what I'm kind of looking for from them. And speaking of mixm's team, Fangs Out, looks like they have 1992 playing Infantry. Exodus, I assume would be playing heavy. Yeah, playing heavy. Idjit playing squad leader. Jackie on infiltrator for now. He'll probably go infantry. We have Jay playing JT, probably once again going infantry. He could stay JT though, he's not doing too bad at it. mixm on engineer. Mike Jones playing infantry. RBZ on infantry. Planner infantry, and then Rue is their medic. So a little bit different than how I imagined it for them. I don't know too much about 1992, but
I know who that is. That is Bax, USL player. I don't think he signed up to be drafted. I think he may be an NT for them.
No, I think he's drafted.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he was drafted like in the later rounds. So that's Bax. Okay. You're saying that's Bax?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. On the side of 7th Plague, we got Salvi, well-known medic. We have Head. He's currently set up as JT. He likes to play foot JT, so we might see that this game. We have Jaguar. We have Kylov, which I wasn't expecting to see Kylov. He will be playing D infantry for them, playing Kong. He's pretty solid. A lot of leg armor on him. Good buddy Penguin, Franklin. We got Roman Reigns, who's RR user, playing infantry. We have Scarface. We have Shadow, who's a really solid D infantry. We have DarkBoMer himself, also known as Thiz. And we have ZMN, the second round, or the second overall pick on the side of them. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't have super high expectations for... Oh, it looks like the match is on its way. Yeah, let's go, go, go. So initial flagging here. Let's see who gets the advantage. We'll bounce around a little bit. Now, some changes that happened today is flag timers have been reduced to 45 seconds. So grabbing multiple flags off the hop, way riskier. You have less time to work with. Sudden death will be in play this game. Looks like Idjit's sitting at home. Would like to see him going towards enemy here. Yeah, getting out flagged. Big flag advantage for Fangs Out. If they are running JT, this is huge for them. It'll make it a lot easier to set up and get out with those flags. Looks like they're setting up on A5 as well. Not a huge fan of this base. The bottom physics on these bottom boxes are really messed up. I don't, even though you do run 3D infantries here, I don't feel like it's a strong base for it. I would have liked to see them go A7, but maybe they don't feel like they have a D heavy to work with. I know they didn't have home field advantage as well, so they didn't have a choice in the matter.
So if you had to pick one player from mixm's team to watch, who would you pick?
Definitely Jay. if you are interested in playing Infantry at a high level, that is a player to watch. He's very
Okay.
good. He always secures kills. He always keeps momentum going forward. Always taking space away from the defense. Oh, little skirmish here between Jackie and ZMN.
Little infill on infill action.
Yeah, no infill truce. No. Second overall pick going down. ZMN. See you later.
Jack
So
gets the better.
it looks like they're actually going to do a JT infill offense with Head and ZMN as the JT and infill. So I wasn't actually expecting that. I think that's actually good for them. That actually might be good for them. Oh, Jaguar can't get set up.
So in the opening minutes of the game, what's the most important thing to kind of get set up? Is it your base? Is it flag control? What's kind of the opening game plan here?
You definitely want to get the flags, right? It is capture the flag. Other things to do is grabbing minerals for your engineer, disrupting the offense from setting up. So like right now, it looks like there's a very aggressive defense going on. Keeping them pushed out to the streets. So that's a way to disrupt them. But it looks like things are starting to stabilize now. I'm just taking a look at D7. Like I said, they're running a JT info offense. We just need to see what they're able to do with it. Probably check out a run or two with them.
So how long do you give this until you switch if it's not working? How many runs do you give it?
Well, the wonderful thing about JT info offense is you can literally just fluke it out at any point. So if this is their game plan, they should just stick with it. It's TD and out. It's a very consistent, the best offense style to play in the history of the league. So they're just going to rush the left side here, get in this flag group, take out the sentries.
They are breaking in.
Yep. They're going to grab the flags. So Head only got one there, but they're making them hold. So now that they're holding, they're going to look at turret damage going back in. They're not going to try to grab the remaining 3 flags. They should just be looking at turret damage, getting the engineer out of the base. It's a very consistent style of offense. It has been good for a very long time.
Okay.
Over at
I'm looking at the other team with Jackie and Jay, and it looks like they're having a little bit of trouble trying to get in, but
yeah, they're being pinned outside the base right now. They never really got set up. A big part of that was, I mentioned, Ijid actually went home right off the start. Instead of trying to find a way to get the offense set up as soon as possible, wasting those valuable seconds, wasting that valuable time, you end up in this situation. Push out onto the streets, can't get back in. What they should be doing is just looking for a way to get around them at this point. Sitting here fighting them, leaving Ijid to die to Shadow. Oh, good fight there by Ijid. Good recovery. Taking a look at D7. Yeah, it's going to be a long battle here for D7. I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. It looks like they do have their engineer swinging, though, which is a good play.
Is it the famous ONG? Is it time?
You would hope so. If he gets in there with a reprogram, that'd be clutch. I would like that. But I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to be a long battle here at D7. I just want to watch one more run here, see what they do.
Looks like they're trying to gear up.
Yeah. So our user actually messed up a little bit here. He should back up. Yeah, this style of offense, you just want to go left side, always.
They just get into the flag room easily.
Yep. So he got all 4. So unfortunately there he died to turrets, which isn't great for him. But usually you want to die to a player, so they're holding. But let's take a look at A5. Is everyone dead? No. They got some momentum here, so they got set up. So
they got position.
Yeah, this is the problem with A5 for defending. If they kind of make a semicircle around these boxes, it's really hard for the defense to push out. Exodus is just going to set up and hammer down on these turrets now. Engineer's down on the side of 7th Plague. Unable to capitalize on it, unfortunately. That was a big opportunity.
Yeah. Poor Fangs Out, who have cool banners, by the way.
Yeah, they do. Got Salvi did a good job there pushing out. Good support. I do like the aggressive play. I think when you're running 3 infantries, you should be aggressive. You should be kind of pushing the offense as much as you can. Little bit too much dueling there by Scarface, out of position. Shadow takes a bad death as well.
Oh.
Penguin's a
Oh,
bad death
Penguin.
right after that. This is a big opportunity for Fangs Out. But a really big grape shot mine actually just wrecked them. Yeah, I think that's it. Big swing home.
So when is it time to call the swing home? When you just get in trouble, or what's the process like?
Yeah, I think, and they ended up clearing them there too. So a clear from a street flank. But when it comes to swinging home, they had a couple bad deaths there, so they probably just called the swing home to recover from that. And once you kind of commit to that swing home, you may as well just go for the clear. Be very aggressive. That's what they did. I think that was a good call by them. Sometimes teams are a little bit panicky with it. It looks like ZMN switched from Inful to Infantry. I did catch that. And
I mean, he is the #1 pick, versatility.
yeah, that's right. #1 pick of versatility. I don't mind this. It does look like the Infantries were getting outfought quite a bit. Looks like a swing here by Scarface as well. Yeah, our user's kind of just in Africa shooting RGs. Not really supporting his JT very much.
Jaguar in trouble. They can clear this. Yeah, it's good for them.
This looks like a clear, so the communication should be someone getting safe. Looks like Penguin's trying to do it. And he's going to go down. No, that's a clear.
Good clear from ZMN's team. So how long do both of these teams have to work? How many minutes? Or is it like, what's the process for going to sudden death? I don't think we've explained that yet.
Yeah, so I believe sudden death initiates at 45 minutes, and basically what that means is all flags are despawned and a new flag is spawned in one of 5 random spots on the map.
Wait, so I can get messed over by RNG?
Exactly.
Oof, I don't like that.
Yeah, so a little bit of RNG to it, just so it's not predictable, so you can't camp the spot where it is going to go. That's to prevent turtling. Big swing here. Big swing by Fangs Out. Trying to get access set up on this. And they're controlling the semicircle pretty good, but a couple good kills by Shadow. And able to push it out. That was a big play by Shadow. It looks like they're in trouble on the flank too. Got Salvi all over him. Oh, goes down actually. Idjit goes down, but they'll be fine. So yeah, this is kind of turned into a swing fest a little bit. Just the few bad deaths on the side of 7th Plague actually caused this to happen back and forth. Let's take a look here. So, good push down. Axis should be looking to set up on that front sentry from a safe spot. Just to take down the initial blocker.
Z-Man's team is making good headway.
Oh.
Like every time they're managing to get the flags and do a little bit of ret damage here or there. But so far this offense has been not bad.
Nice. Yeah, let me just mark a couple players, make this easier for myself. Yeah, it looks like they get a good push down to the boxes in A5, but kind of struggling to secure that semicircle around the boxes. Only got Salvi up at the moment. Scarface coming back home. Axis should look here.
So is this the point where you'd want to make a big swing from both sides?
They should be swinging home at this moment. So I'm surprised the swing home hasn't been called or it hasn't happened. Back MG's down. RT's looking like it might be in trouble. They might stabilize here actually.
Good recovery.
Salvi on the flank. All over Idjit. Kind of watching 2 actions right now. Salvi goes down, or takes Idjit down. Jay's last one up. They do take down another MG, but this will be a clear. Jackie. Looks like Axis is up. Nope, that's a clear. So they should be swinging to offense to try to get something happening here. We'll take a look at #2 overall pick, ZMN.
So when you clear an offense, then is that just the immediate call to go ahead and swing everybody and try and get a death in, or
absolutely,
what's the kind of strategy there?
Yeah, absolutely. You all kind of want to just go to offense, try to get a couple quick picks, a couple bad deaths when they're trying to go home, and it's a big opportunity to win the game. But sometimes it can work against you because your offense is doing good. They swing everyone home and you lose all your momentum. And that's actually looks like what happened here. Jaguar goes down. So them getting cleared on offense actually just helps stabilize their defense. So it's something that I would like to see Got Solvi maybe work away from. But it's very tempting to clear the SL over and over. Very, very
Z-Man
tempting.
goes down.
Yep. They're set back up at A7 now. Or A5, sorry. Pardon me. Looks like DarkBoMers screwing around on the board there, so we're just going to ignore that. Exodus is flanking with RPG.
So if you're the SL for a mixm's team, you saw that you keep getting flanked a couple times and having to reset your offense. What do you change up so that doesn't happen?
You just have to play much further back. You have to play passive. It's better to play passive and live than to play aggressive and die. It's very tempting for him to step up and provide with EB and provide that support and deeper summons. But at the same time, you're killing all your momentum for your team by dying. Got Solvi is one of the more aggressive ones in the entire league, so he's going to struggle, especially if he's a newer player. He's going to struggle a lot with it.
Okay.
But looks like a decent push here. We're going to take a quick look at ZMN. Looks like they are getting some damage here. They switched head from JT to heavy, so I like this switch. It's a quick switch by them. Going for back MG. I like it.
Looks like they're getting some good damage in too.
Yeah, nothing substantial. So there's actually a little swing home here from Exodus and Jackie. Also Jay coming back. I wonder if they got cleared again. No. They're just swinging home. So yeah, a couple bad deaths. The switch to the heavy maybe caught them off guard. Call a swing home. A lot of turtling, a lot of swinging back and forth here. So looks like both teams are coordinated.
Is this kind of what you expected to see? A lot of swinging?
Kind of. I was expecting more for 7th Plague to be swinging home, but it looks like their defense is actually holding pretty solid. I was expecting a lot of swinging, a lot of turtling. There is some benefit for making this game go longer, because if you have the longest loss in this first round, you do play another game tonight, so there is some benefit to it. I think it will be a legitimate strategy to wait for sudden death as well, and that might work in some teams' favor. But obviously, I would like to see this game end in regulation. So let's see how this heavy offense fares. So here, Head should just be looking to take down blockers. So this is good what he's doing. Good protection by the infantries. Yeah, this is perfect. Good fight by Penguin there.
Controlling the box.
Yeah, I would like to see mixm be a little aggressive with his haywires. Yeah, Rocket Turret dominated them. Good defense there. Good hold. Looking at Jay on offense. It's they are kind of stagnating a little bit. They're kind of hitting a wall. They lost their momentum. Good kill there on Shadow though. Did they take down Scarface? Good summon. But now you see Idjit playing way back. He's no longer taking chances. I kind of like that from him because he's already had a couple deaths, a couple rough deaths. So this is a good opportunity for Fangs Out to set back up.
So how long does the medic blink last?
That's a good question. I think it's like 45 seconds. Maybe someone in spec can correct me.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. There we go. Even longer than I thought. Yeah, that's like an eternity. That's a very, very long time. 45 minutes has been called. 60 for champ. No, that's sudden death, not the medic blink. But yeah, the TB on the medic is something that you always have to be aware of. I'm not sure if they have any spec info, but usually spec info would cover something like that. Your offense also needs to be looking out for you a little bit if they catch the medic really far up and then running away instantly as they approach. It's a good idea that a blink is set, so you do need to communicate. Looks like good damage here for Fangs Out. Getting the RT low. Killed the engineer. This is actually really big, killing the engineer there. That's a good kill. If Exodus can get set up, but it looks like they kind of got outfought, unfortunately.
Yeah. Got Salvi blinking in again, it looks like.
Yeah.
Tried to catch the SL off guard again.
Both teams running power offense now. Head looking to get some damage. Big haywire by mixm. That's what I wanted to see earlier from him. It's a really effective method. Completely stalls that offense. That's a good play by mixm. Absolutely a good play. So here, Idrid is stepping up a little bit. I'm unaware if Got Salvi has a blink. We'll keep an eye on this. But yeah, setting up a good semicircle. Engineer goes down again. So Thiz is having trouble staying alive. Shadow going down. Double death there by Jones and Exodus. Going to stall this out for them. Yep, Salvi has a blink and is now chasing. Great kill there. Got Salvi going down by some grape shot mines. That's kind of what you want to see. If you know the blink is coming, set up a trap because you're not surviving the 1v1. Looks like Jay's going in on a pack.
He said, I've had enough of this. It's time to make something happen.
That's right. And yeah, just getting back down to the boxes and not wasting time, right? It's actually pretty effective. But they probably need to get another kill here in order to do something. But we'll see.
Axel's trying to get turret damage in.
Yeah, he's just going to get pressured, right? I think you need to go for another kill there. Just the way that they were positioned. They weren't low. They weren't retreating into their flag room. Yeah, Salvi's out for blood. He's just chasing a Jid down. This is a tough matchup. This is a tough matchup for him. Let's take a quick look at the power offense on the side of 7's Plague. Looks like they're stalled out as well. Now, Fangs Out defense is holding out a lot better than what I thought with 1992, RBZ, and Planner. Not exactly what I was expecting, but they seem to be doing an effective job so far. I was thinking Fangs Out offense would have taken it by now, but looks like both defenses are holding up. It's good to see. So let's just check out this run, see if Head can get anything done. Yeah, they just kind of left the heavy set up. He's just going to get 1v1. Absolutely nothing coming from it.
Yeah, Fangs Out's offense is stalling it a little bit. SL's about to go down again. Looks like they might get cleared.
Yeah, looks like a clear. Let's see if Jay gets out. Jackie might get out. No, that's a clear for sure. So we should see a swing. Just going to watch the base here at D7. A little slow on the swing. Shadow finally coming in. Scarface is here. Yeah, a little slow on the swing, so they were able to get home a little bit quicker. But actually quite a few deaths by Fangs Out. Quite a few deaths, actually. They might have to keep swinging home to push out. Our user runs and dies. Kind of unfortunate. No, this is a good swing home. Good clear by them. Yeah, and what they're doing here, running in 1x1 and dying, that's not exactly what you want to see. So let's take a look. Is Idrid back on offense? He is. Got Salvi right there with the TD, stopping him from summoning everybody. It's good heads-up play by him. Idrid struggling to get position. And yeah, they're pushed way out. Yeah, a lot of struggling happening here by the squad leader, unfortunately. It's a tough matchup for him.
So what does he need to adjust to stop that from happening? Is he need to play like way back, or what does he need to do?
Yeah, he just needs to make sure he's aware about what's happening. So Salvi is hunting him. Salvi is getting TD on him, making his life difficult. Just creating space for yourself, setting up traps for him. I think those are the best things that you can do. It looks like Idrid is using Suit Supercharger instead of a heavy power cell or medium power cell. So he is less tanky, and he's going to have trouble winning those 1v1s against Salvi. Looks like a good
When you mean set up a trap for him, what are you talking about? What does that mean?
Setting up like grape shot mines or just mines in general.
Okay.
making sure that you can secure a kill on him, so the mines either get him low or the mines kill him. It's probably the best bet for them right now. Unfortunately, it looks like Axe has only got a blocker down and then died. So Idjit's actually stepping up quite a bit here. This is a good spot for him to step up, but he should be looking to fall back soon so he can summon everybody. So just like small positioning errors by Idjit, but it looks like he is adjusting and learning over time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually good news for Fangs Out, because I know Idjit is a new SL player, and Salvi is definitely not new.
I mean, he named his name. Salvi's named after a resource.
That's right.
Now.
It looks like they may have gotten cleared because they swung home. Yeah, they swung home. Penguin's home. Roman Reigns is home. So I guess I missed the clear. Yeah, Jaguar is now setting up. Okay, let's take a look at this. At number 2 overall pick, ZMN running in. Gonna kill everybody. Drops a bullet mine and runs away.
Pro strats.
Now, I actually like the JT offense better than what they're doing right now. I'm not really loving what they're doing. I felt like they had good pressure with the JT in full. I'm not sure why they switched. Maybe someone got tilted, didn't like the way it was going, but I think they should have kept with it. Yeah.
So you have, how many minutes do you have? 35 or is it 45?
45. Yeah, 45 minutes. Yeah.
So you have about 10 minutes here. What do you do differently?
I think you should be looking for an aggressive clear and an aggressive swing. If I'm the side of 7th Plague, I go back to the JT in full. Like, without a question. Your power offense is stalling out. It's not really doing anything. Oh, it looks like a clear here on the side. Yep. Cleared again. So here, I would like to see a very aggressive swing. Pretty much everyone but got Salvi going to offense is what I want to see. And it looks like, you know, Thays is setting up mines. Kylov is putting down bullet mines. These guys should be on offense right now, and they're just wasting time. Let's take a look here. Find the right players. Looks like, yeah, Jaguar's there, just not summoning people. Looks like a big turtle on the side of Fangs Out.
Are they trying to go to OT? Is that the strategy here?
I would hope that's not the strategy, but that could very realistically be the talk. You only got 10 minutes to go. If what you said was true with the timer. But yeah, maybe that is the strategy. Like, they feel like they're not accomplishing anything and they just want to go 10-man. Good play here by Jackie, getting behind everybody, making Jaguar's life difficult. Can't go out, can't stay in.
Looks like Roman Reigns is talking about turtling. Could he be a little tilted, perhaps, that this offense doesn't go the way that he thought it would?
Oh, is it 24 minutes in? Yeah, so there's another 20 minutes to go, Yosh. Another 20 minutes to go. Yeah, I mean, a lot of turtling here. I think, you know, on the side of 7th Plague, they were really slow to swing to offense there on that last clear. They're kind of wasting their own opportunities. But it looks like they're trying to set up a little bit. Scarface taking a death just to get back to defense. The engineer is down, so Head should look to set up, but they do need to protect him around these turrets.
They got numbers and pressure here.
Yeah.
They just need to protect Head.
Head can definitely get the RT here, or at least pressure a bunch of talks out of him. Yeah, it's a lot of bad deaths. You should see a swing home here.
That RT's low.
Yeah, Ziamen with the right play, getting in that flag room. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't swung home, but I guess they feel confident. No, Jackie's here now. A little late on that swing, but I'm surprised they didn't lose at least one turret there. It's with how many players they had, the infantry should have gone into the flag room and gone for the kill on the engineer and medic. It's a big misplay there by them. Yeah, Ziamen actually with the right play, and everyone else is watching him do the right thing.
Yeah, that's the little nuances right there that, you know, me personally, I wouldn't know to make that play, right? To run in the flag room like that. That's not something that I would normally do.
Yeah, it's because your heavy has all the space he needs, and you're just standing around him doing nothing. Some trouble here is that 8-5. Axis having a lot of trouble setting up. I would like to see them switch this offense, but I think they're kind of stuck with it, with who showed up today. So I don't think that they can. But they're having a lot of trouble setting up around this aggressive defense. Scott Salvy's like really leading this team right now on defense. Takes a death there though from some mines. I think he has actually RPG'd. I think he's actually RPG'd. A couple good kills here. If Scarface goes down, this is a good opportunity for Fangs Out to set up. Axis needs to take a top angle, take down a blocker instead of putting himself in the line of fire. Because what he did right there, shooting those front sentries, he could have done from a safer angle and taken no damage. So
also see that Jay just took the angle. The God angle is what I'll refer to it as above the boxes.
Yep, it's a good angle. Oh, Engineer goes down. Like this is great. So if this was called on comms, I think he's out of MG ammo. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's pretty unfortunate. So if that's called on comms, I would actually like to see a D infantry swing to offense there, just to kind of help out. But all turrets are down here. So they had a good play. I look away for 1 second and they take everything down. So big swing home here by Fangs Out. Big swing home. It's I wasn't expecting that with the way things were going, but all it takes is just one good run.
Yeah, I mean, Head got in a lot of damage there.
RBZ with a bad death. So this is like a free push in. I don't see Head, but if they take down 1992 or take down Planner, this is bad news for Fangs Out.
Yeah, Head's a little bit behind, it looks like.
But mixm, that's the problem. You didn't take down turrets for so long. If you don't win the game right there, mixm just rebuilds everything. So, kind of running uphill right now. What is the game time at? Let's see. 28 minutes. You got some time to work with. Roughly 15 minutes to make this happen. Let's take a look at... no, they're stalling up.
One of the things that I find pretty interesting is when you take down a turret in base, how much tox does it take to rebuild that turret? And how much mining time do you have to be able to get to that point?
Yeah, so RT is 50 tox, and someone correct me. RT is 50 tox, MGs are 25, and a plasma 15. Sentries are free, and sentries should be dropped by the defense. How much time it takes? I see some engineers doing it in 30 seconds or less to get enough to get 25 tox easily. Probably 50 if they hit 2 spots. It doesn't take that long. Mixm's been home a lot this game, and there hasn't really been that much damage happening, which is kind of why I'm not a big fan of them still running this heavy offense. Even though you've seen some gains from it, you're not winning the game in its current state. Because they get some kills and they get some turrets down. That's a bad death by 1992. This MG is probably going down. Mixm's not home. Yeah, good kill by Z there. Bad rep by Roman. Bad rep. But yeah, unless you're getting into the flag room there, after you get a couple kills, a couple turrets down, you're not going to win this game. It's they're just making mixm play a little Minecraft. Man, they are stalled out completely at 8-5. Just absolutely nothing going on. And this is one of the offenses I thought was going to be quite strong with Jay and Jackie, but they just can't seem to make it happen. The aggressive nature is a little too much for them.
I think Salvy's just stalling out their pushes so hard. Yeah. Right?
Absolutely. So Salvy's having a great game, in my opinion. Seems to be leading the defense with aggression. Those couple early clears definitely got in Idjit's head. Definitely took a momentum away. So good setup here by, good kill by ZMN on 1992, also known as Bax, I guess.
Yeah, I may have been off on that.
Oh, you're off on that?
Yeah, maybe. I thought it was Bax, but.
Oh, see ZMN with the right play again, getting in there, killing the medic. Would like to see more of that from the other infantries, killing the engineer especially. But yeah, some good play by ZMN actually. Man, fighting on the street still for Fangs Out. They are really having a hard time. Watch number 2 overall pick ZMN a little bit more.
It just seems they can't make any headway on this base.
Yeah, something I would like to see actually from 7th Plague is, since their defense is holding so well, they should look to swing a D-Infantry. I know I said that before, but they should look to swing a D-Infantry to help get numbers, help win some of these fights. Actually, a couple good kills here. ZMN's looking for a clear. Oh, he was doing the right play, looking for a clear there. Good clear out. Yeah, let's take a look out on the streets on A5. Yeah, I think if you're both teams, you need to look at what you're doing, and that's not working. I'm not sure what else Fangs Out can do with their current lineup, but I do know that 7th Plague can go JT in full. I would like to kind of see that again, but it seems like they're having some success with what they're currently running.
So I hear there's some dark strategies with a ONG.
Yes.
Would you care to elaborate on that, and why is it effective?
It's effective because you can get in there and reprogram and provide additional drain with EB. I'm not sure either of these teams would be looking to play ONG at this point. I would like to see the engineers swing a little bit more, especially DarkBoMer on the side of 7th Plague. Just because he's not, like, his turrets are not getting pressured at all. And his defense doesn't need his help. So if he bought reprogram kit, went to offense, and after one of those big pushes went in and reprogrammed an MG, I think that's a game-winning play, to be honest with you. But he's providing a lot of EB support, rep support, additional kill pressure, but I just don't think the defense needs him. I just am not getting the feeling that he's providing so much to this defense, and he would be better served on offense at the moment. Yeah, just how much longer do we have here?
Not too much longer.
Yeah, 12 minutes. It's time to make a play, guys. You got 12 minutes on the clock. This has not been going well. This has not been going well. Head looking to set up. Should take down that front blocker. Yeah, this is good by Head. I like to see that from O-Heavies. Take down that blocker before you set up. mixm takes a bad death. Head getting damage on that back MG. Back MG's looking like it's going to go down. See, infantry should be getting into the flag room.
RT's going down.
As soon as you get these kills, get in that flag room. They need to get into that flag room. Penguin with the right play.
In.
Yeah. Roman and ZMN should go in. What Roman's doing right now is not really a whole lot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sentry's
ZMN
down.
with the big flag.
Oh. Sentry's not down, though, unfortunately. He
Meta's,
lives a long time.
Meta's up. Ooh. Both, like, Sentry up, Meta up. It was a good try by ZMN. Roman Reigns needs to kind of pay attention to what's happening on the offense here and start supporting his other infantries. That's a win if he pays attention. Now, it looks like Fangs Out is setting up around the boxes again, see if they can set up their semicircle. Shadow going down. Axis not going for any damage on the blockers right now. Looking for kills. I don't mind this so much. Goes down, though. Idjit playing a little aggressive. That's a good haywire, though. But making your own infantry attach in that spot's kind of rough. You're not providing so much that you should force him to do that. Kind of stalling out a little bit. We'll take another look at ZMN and the offense that's happening. Now, they don't have an RT, they don't have an MG, they don't have a plasma. They have 2 sentries and 2 MGs. One of the sentries is not blocking, it's in the back against a power offense. Like, this is a pretty good opportunity. All they need to do right now is regroup. They just need to regroup. If they get all 5 together and they push in together, they're looking good. mixm actually flanking instead of building turrets and mining. Interesting strategy. Not sure I agree with it. not sure I'm on board with it, but an interesting take for sure. They need to get ahead here, and they need to get going. Let's take a look at A5. They're actually setting up pretty good here. Looks like Axis is going for the back MG as well. Infantry need to look for kills. They need to kill Shadow next. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. A little bit of discombobulation on the offense there. Not going for the same targets. Looks like Head has set up. Coming down. Here, yeah, Head can take down the back MG, but he should be looking for RPG kills. Infantries need to be getting into that flag room. Killing that medic, killing that sentry.
Looks like they're going in, taking the turrets down.
ZMN going for flags. mixm holding again. They just need to kill mixm. Oh, see, that's a good play, though. That's what they needed to do. I would like to see more of that. That's red alert at that base. No swing home either. They're just going for it. Yeah, Axis is setting up a little bit too early on those turrets. I would like to see him go for a kill or take a better angle to take down a blocker. Just kind of throwing himself away, putting his own infantry into a bad spot. I don't really love that. Okay, they're coming in again. Looks like mixm has the MG backup. No RT, no plasma. He's forced to hold. Just drop the flag. Yeah, Jaguar goes down in the back, 1992, making work. Kills 2 people by himself. That's a big play by him.
Yeah,
Huge play.
Basically...
But a swing home to help them out. They should be looking to swing to offense right now. They need to go. Everybody needs to go, except for the medic. You guys have, what, 10 minutes? You got less than 10 minutes. You need to make a play. Big push here, hopefully. I would have liked to see someone switch to info on this push too. Just really put the pressure on them. Unless you want to go to sudden death, you need to get going here.
So how does the new changes really affect that strategy when it announces that there's an infill in the game?
It just makes it so that the D-infantries are more aware, the defense is more aware. And, oh, looks like Jay's going in here. Just want to take a look at this quick. He's going for that Tox, which would have been a pretty decent play. So sorry, it's, what was your question again?
How does the new setting with announcing infill affect the game?
Oh, right. So basically it makes it so the defense is more aware about the change of the offense. Infill is kind of a really polarizing class. A good push here by 7th Plague. Penguin should go for this flag. Only grabs 1.
Need to get that sentry down. It's down.
That was a good swing by Shadow as well, getting on that offense. But they're holding all the flags again. It just makes them more aware of the info. So turning on your ES is a big thing. A big complaint that was happening is you're instantly able to switch to info in the DS. You go to offense, you sneak behind everyone because they haven't played against an info all game. And then, you get flagged. Or you get totally wrapped out of position. It was kind of a crappy feeling. The announcement obviously doesn't totally resolve that, but it helps bring awareness. Oh, Heavy's holding, as Greed liked to point it out to me. D-infantry also holding. I think they need to swing home here. They need to swing home. This is bad. The medic's down. Meg Jones is coming. Yeah, they're starting to swing home. Jackie's home. This is a good push by 7th Plague.
So if you're Fangs Out, when is it time to just 10-man turtle? Is now that time?
Now's that time because you have nothing going on. You have absolutely nothing going on offense. Your defense is kind of getting pushed in. Yeah, I think you're playing for sudden death if you're Fangs Out, and you're playing for the win if you're 7th Plague. So a little less aggressive there than I liked from 7th Plague, but at least they tried.
ZMN in. Cloaker.
Yeah, Cloaker's in. ZMN. Yeah, back to JT Info. They know time is ticking. They have 5 minutes. I would have liked to see this earlier. Jackie going Infiltrator as well.
Now, is that just the stall Z-Man, or...?
That's absolutely it. They're looking just to stall this out in Turtle. So Jackie's actually just setting up the Turtle. Yeah, he's just going to counter push. Interesting, interesting. A lot of pressure on Jaguar. Jaguar is actually going to go down here. So they need to flag it or they're cleared. ZMN and Head kind of struggling there. Head not able to get in. That's a clear. Jaguar's down. Let's see if they actually go. No, he's cleared as well. Both SLs got cleared. This is going to go to sudden death for sure. They have 4 minutes.
So, how do you want to set up for sudden death? Like, when do you take that time and say, hey, look, this is going to sudden death? What's the process for that?
I think in the last 3 minutes, you kind of have another person go in full. So you have 2 infiltrators on your side. And even though you're still defending, because you can still lose in that time frame, right? You don't want to completely give up on your base. That's when you kind of want to start fanning out. If you know the positions as to where they can land, that's where you want to go. So it's the 3 bridges and 2 spots in the caves, completely random. It's just 1 flag that drops. There's a 30-second timer. At that point, all flags will despawn. The random flag will spawn. You need to get to that spot first and set up your 10-man defense. I would say, like, right now, they should be thinking that. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple other infuls to come in. Looks like 1992 is actually leading with 76 kills this game. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, is it double stats? Oh, that's unfortunate. I was cheering for him too. Yeah, it looks like Fangs Out has committed to the turtle. They've given up. They've given up. They've called it. Oh, Heads is the play here though? No, his angle. Yeah, his angle is not good.
Was not able to bounce off the wall there.
Yeah, no infil support, infil way behind. Yeah, it is 2 specific spots in the cave that it spawns. I feel like both teams are just setting up for sudden death now. There's an absolute stall in action. Yeah, second info comes in for Scarface switching there. So it's the 3 bridges, and since no one's doing anything, let me just go ahead and go to the caves. So the 2 spots it will spawn is right here at H2 and right here at J3. These 2 circular spots there. So they're actually setting up. They're getting people in the caves. These are the engineers, though. So the engineers should just stay in the caves. Looks like Jay's actually going to the caves, trying to predict where it's going to spawn. So yeah, both teams are just playing for sudden death at the moment, which I guess that's what you should expect, but it's going to happen in less than 50 seconds. Yeah, it's going to happen very, very soon. Let's see where some of these players are spanned out. Penguin's still trying to play offense. Didn't get the memo. Yeah, this is just going to be a mad scramble. So Scarface is the other infiltrator. I don't think that Fangs Out has a second infiltrator in. I think it's just Jackie at the moment. Jackie's actually mining Tox. I don't like this for him because it's going to be time soon. He's totally out of position holding Tox. Yeah, this is a weird play by Jackie. Scarface just camping on the bridge, yeah.
So you know sudden death is about to happen. Where is your chosen spot?
Oh, ZMN got it.
Oh, ZMN, clutch.
It was top bridge. It was top bridge. So yeah, it looks like he's home. You don't love that an infil has it because you're not able to push out with that infil. But it is a 30-second drop, so it's less punishing. Idjit actually cleared. This actually might be game. Idjit getting cleared there is huge. Looks like Jackie got there in time. Idjit needs to get back on offense here. He's still not there. Needs to get the Rue. They need to get a push going here. Jay pushing in. ZMN holding them all at bay. Scarface with the good rep follow-up. Both infils are down. This is the time for Fangs Out to push.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. go. I fixed it. Yep, 30 seconds here. 10 seconds left. Fangs Out. Looks like they're going to lose the first matchup. Devastating loss. They went the full length on that one. But, yeah, 7th Plague coming out with the surprise victory. Honestly, it's a big win by them. Their defense was way, way better than Fangs Out offense. Scott Salvi was my personal standout that game. Huge plays by him. What are your thoughts, Yosh?
Yeah, God Salvi looked like he was the most important player in the game. He really stalled out the offense. So if there was an MVP, it's going to him.
Our user got MVP.
Well, God Salvi robbed.
You know, that's kind of surprising because I thought our user was actually the most useless player on us on that offense. But that's a pity MVP. That's a pity MVP, I think. But you know, I'm not sure. Angelus, Herthbul, what are you guys' thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I spent most of the game watching A5. You called it a few times. The issue I saw for the power offense was Axie was like almost too patient. Like he wasn't sitting back taking the blockers out. He was moving around dancing for 6 to 8 seconds when they had the pick already. If he just chewed through front to back on the turrets, I think they could have got a lot more damage done consistently. And that's something you'll hear called a lot from an OMP, like, hey, you can sit back in the second room, there's an angle, take out the sentries, and that opens it up for everyone. And actually, the other team, like Head on Heavy, was doing that. So that's why you kept seeing Penguin and ZMN have that space to rush in. There were only 3 turrets in there, whereas those blocker sentries stayed up nearly all game at A5.
Yeah, it's something I did spot as well, but it's something that maybe not a lot of players, especially playing O Heavy, are aware of. If you can take out those blockers from a safe distance, you need to do it. It's going to save you a huge amount of headache and actually help your own infantries a lot. Herthbul, what did you see on your end from, you know, the support classes? I know you're watching the SLs and the medics. What are your thoughts?
There definitely needs to be some more communication from mixm's team. I know he's a new SL, but you can just tell. It feels like he didn't know when GT was dying and when he could push up, or when GT was alive and he needed to stay passive. And you pointed out through the comment there too. Just sometimes you got to play like a bitch and stay alive, because otherwise, yeah, you do lose that momentum.
Yeah, they did lose a lot of momentum. You know, I feel like I might have to publicly apologize to our user. I was caught up in the moment. I just said it how I felt it, but I do apologize for those comments.
Don't apologize for anything. You own that, sir.
All right, I own it. He was the weakest player on that offense. It was embarrassing. He needs to.
Ain't no shame.
He needs to take a look at himself.
So the old player came back for just a second.
Yeah, he needs to.
So
Go ahead.
If you're mixing team, what do you need to adjust to go into the next game?
You need to fix that offense. Like it just wasn't anything what I was expecting with Jackie and Jay on it. Whether it be communication, whether it be setup, maybe it was a personnel issue today. I was surprised to see them take D7 when they did have Exodus. I thought they would go for like a D heavy setup and go to maybe like a J2 style or like someone else is O heavy. Maybe Jackie is O heavy. I think a lot of it's communication, a lot of it's understanding how to attack that A5 base and setting up that semicircle around the boxes. Because if you go to the boxes in A5, like I mentioned before, these are solid physics through this box. It's actually really frustrating. You can't throw grenades through it. You can't do anything. So if you set up a semicircle around this box, you can protect your O-Heavy almost indefinitely, especially if he's taking out blockers from a safe angle. I didn't see any of that from Fangs Out. All I saw was them running down all the way to the boxes because Axis was going. All the infantries were exposed, and they just kept doing the same thing over and over. So it was a little bit of insanity going on there, and I hated every moment of watching that.
Okay. So that's what you would fix. If you're Zia Man, what do you take away from this game? You went to OT, you got a little lucky with the RNG with the flags, or do you think you change nothing and just roll into the next game?
I think if you are 7th Plague right now and you're DarkBoMer and ZMN, you're very happy with this result. I thought they actually played quite well all game. I don't like that they went to the heavy offense for so long. but they played the sudden death properly. They prepared for it. I felt like their swings were mostly on point. On the defensive side, I would like to see their defense swing a little bit more, especially when you're crushing their offense so badly. You just need to kind of swing, whether it's the engineer or the infantry. You have to do something to apply that extra pressure to get the win. So it kind of felt like they weren't playing for the win so much, but they were playing for the win more than Fangs Out.
Okay, cool.
Just to circle back to what I thought was the big difference watching both sides, you can even see it if you look at the scores post game. So Axis ran at 46 and 33 as an O heavy, and Head ran at 19 and 41, I think it is. That's because Head is constantly setting up from the back. So what the DMs were able to do at A5 is they kept backing up the whole time. You're just backing up, letting the damage flow passively. And when the heavy's not setting up, they don't have to push into them. So those 3 DMs were able to keep backing up forever while the OM slowly died because the heavy wasn't applying that passive pressure from way back. Like there was so much RPG going out. If he had just set up on AC, again, the sentries, an MG or something, those imps have to come out, and then you have a chance to break it. But because there wasn't a setup from the heavy, there was no initiative, nothing spurring those DMs to come out and fight. They just sat back and waited for the game to end. That's what it looked like.
No, that's a good take. That's exactly my take as well. With all that said, I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun casting with you, Yosh, and I thought both teams played great. Thank you so much.